Alright guys, before the video starts, I just want to clarify something. Every time I talk about episode 13 for Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS, it's actually episode 14. Because if you look at the scan, it states 8/16, which is in 2 weeks from now. Episode 13 is going to come out next week. So I do apologize. Sorry I got that mixed up. And if you guys just hear me talk about episode 13 and spoilers, then it's episode 14, alright? And again, I do apologize for this, and I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Today we got some spoilers for episode 13 of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. Nothing really important, just wanted to make a quick video for you guys that actually do care about this information. And from the episode 13 preview, we see that Emma goes to Kusanagi's hot dog shop, and it seems that she's confronting Kusanagi because she might have a lead on who Playmaker is and possibly sort of track Kusanagi because he was also there. She talks about that when the duel with the Revolver is happening, with the Revolver and Yusaku. She states that there has to be someone that Playmaker is working with, so maybe that's where she gets the tip from someone, possibly Soul Technology chess pieces, whoever has a lot of power inside Soul Technology and is able to infiltrate the person that was helping out Yusaku. So she goes there and then she might see Yusaku, and that's where they start to duel, or she just might want a hot dog. That might be the case, and she goes to Kusanagi's hot dog shop. So for episode 13, the wager of that duel between Yusaku, or well rather Playmaker versus Ghost Girl, is AI, IGNIS himself. Now, of course, I don't know how to take this because it's essentially the same wager that happened in the last duel, but of course it was on a much grander scale. And the thing is, I think it's kind of cool and neat that they're doing that because it sparks some sort of interest for this duel, because I'm going to be honest, I'm a little more drawn into the duel. Now, of course, I really want to see how Emma duels. I think she's a badass character. I think that she has a lot to offer to VRAINS, and I do like that whole bounty hunter-esque mentality that she has. But still, Yusaku Fujiki, Playmaker, just defeated the leader of the Knights of Hanoi. He completely murked Revolver. I mean, murked. I didn't know this until I saw it through, like, the episode when I just was sort of skimming through it. Yusaku actually defeated Revolver. Revolver had 4,000 life points. Yusaku depleted all of Revolver's life points in one turn. Now, the duel was much more on Revolver's side, and it was in his favor. He was having the upper hand. The tides were on his side because of Dr. Kogami's father spawning him cards, and of course he was having that speed duel, trying to test out how Playmaker duels, and even IGNIS along with Playmaker point out the fact that he wasn't using those cards, and he was just probably using essentially a dump deck just to see how Yusaku duels. And basically everything was favoring the leader of the Knights of Hanoi, Revolver. I mean, you know, Fire Prison, such a powerful card, literally destroyed the deck type that Yusaku Fujiki has, and he was able to get the upper hand and conquer and defeat Revolver in the duel, of course, because of 3 reasons why that really got Revolver shook. Even his father talks about it, and also his motives, and of course him being the protagonist. Now, just getting off topic, alright? I'm actually shocked that he was able to beat Revolver, but still, I'm not mad. I think that it's good, and it's somewhat cool. I just don't like how it was sort of executed, how like he just completely destroys him in one turn, but that's a rant for another day. I actually do talk about that in my episode 12 review for Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. If you guys have not watched that, you guys can check it down in the description below. I'll link it there. Though the wager is AI. Emma is going to be dueling up against Yusaku for AI, IGNIS. Now, everything I just stated, do you guys really believe that Emma is going to be able to defeat Yusaku in a duel? Because personally, I don't believe so. I mean, just from what I stated in this video, the fact that everything was on Revolver's side and he just seemed like the elder, he had much more experience on his belt, and of course Emma is the elder. She's, I'd argue, probably 9 to 8 years older than Yusaku, probably even a decade. So Yusaku's 16, she's probably 26. I mean, somewhere around that avenue. Though still, I think that the leader of the Knights of Hanoi, Revolver, is much more of a threat than Emma. Now, we don't know what Emma has up her sleeves because we have yet to see her duel. This is her first duel in VRAINS. I know it's the first duel for Revolver, but still, Emma is a bounty hunter. Revolver is a leader of a group that literally has the ability, as he stated, to destroy Link VRAINS. So, you know, just let that sink in your mind for a little bit, guys. So I really don't think that Emma is going to be able to defeat Yusaku Fujiki in a duel because of what happened from the past 4 episodes. Though I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Who do you think is going to win that duel? And also, how do you think Emma is going to hold up against Playmaker? Because I think that she is, of course, going to lose, just because of the people that Yusaku was able to defeat. But I still think that she's going to probably hold up a good amount in that duel. And if she does, then, that's awesome. That's dope. Of course, it's probably not going to be on the level of like Revolver, but still, if she's able to hold up much more than Go on Izuka and Aoi Aizen, then that's dope. That'd be really cool to see from her, especially. So please leave your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Thank you very much, DMC, for the translations. As always, I'll leave his WordPress down in the description below. Join the Facebook fan page if you guys want to. We're almost at 1,500 members. It's only been around 12 episodes in VRAINS and we're already there, and I think that when VRAINS does end, we're probably going to be reaching 5-digit numbers. Now of course that's not big in comparison to a lot of Facebook fan pages that have like millions of followers and just people in the community, but still, for my standards, I think that's a lot and be really cool. And also, it's a really cool place to conversate with fans of all Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean completely all Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS, DM, DSOD, the original manga, etc. The list goes on. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day as always.